and there's no place like home. Oh, Africa, how beautiful you are. I've been around the world, and there's no place like home. Oh, Africa, how beautiful you are. Your smile and your heart, your love and your cares. Oh, Africa, how beautiful you are. How beautiful you are. How beautiful you are. Oh, yeah.
Piri pakile rattabato, piri pakile rata savana, piri pakile rattabato, piri pakile rata savana, piri pakile rattabato, piri pakile rata savana, piri pakile rattabato. Piri pakile rata savana.
Your smile and your heart, your love and your cares. Oh, Africa, how beautiful you are. How beautiful you are. Oh, Africa.
Piri pakile rattabato, piri pakile rata savana, piri pakile rattabato, piri pakile rata savana.
Thank you so much, DJ Keith. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us again. This is another weekly assembly, and it's amazing to be in this room one more time. I can see our radiant faces. However, I think that we have to take some time to invite more people into the room so that nobody gets to miss out of any session at all. It's thrilling to be in the room from the beginning to the very end. So please ensure that you invite your friends. The link is very simple. I'm going to give us just 2 minutes to do that. A few seconds, maybe not up to 2 minutes. You can just type in www.aye.com/assembly. The admin will drop that in the chat box. So please invite your friends. It's very important it in your group pages, broadcast messages on your social media, and we'll just ensure that you are spreading the link everywhere and let more people come into this room, and we will start. So DJ Keith, just 1 minute, let's have the music while people quickly do that. Let admin also put the link, and then we're going to start immediately after that. Just 1 minute, please. Thank you.
Of Lagos, Kiki of Lele. This bread no be. I'm from a place called Africa, current location Nigeria. I'm never changing the man I am. I'm the same nigga, there's no replica. Beautiful faces for Africa. Black roots is the only criteria. Now we dey run this side, la 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 la. This bread no be. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? As African boy, I want come outside. Yeah, I want come outside. You tamper with me, I'll show you other side. Big up the people on the other side, I see yo. And we're searching for freedom. Freedom. For your freedom, when we searching for freedom, freedom, oh freedom. So you got to do what you got to do when you're searching for your freedom. This bread no be. I'm from a place called Africa. Destination can only get better. I'm never changing the man I am. I'm the same brother to every familiar. So many places where man enter. They want to treat me and my brothers like we scavengers, but we the see past all the shakara. This bread no be. So what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? As African boy, I want come outside. Yeah, I want come outside. You tamper with me, I'll show you other side. Big up the people on the other side, I see you. And we're searching for freedom. Freedom. Oh, freedom. So you got to do what you got to do when you're searching for your freedom. And we're searching for freedom. Freedom. Oh, freedom. So you got to do what you got to do when you're searching for your freedom.
Yes, thank you so much, DJ Keith. That was amazing. You got to do what you got to do. Beautiful evening right here, and it's another weekly assembly. It's interesting to know that this is the last lap for our August markets. How many of us in the room right now can feel that the month has been amazing? It has been a blessing. I know we started off by saying that August is our month of abundance, and I can testify. I'm sure Oluwatosin can testify. I'm trying to check through your faces that it's actually going to be, and it has been a month of abundance of blessing and greatness altogether. And I can tell that after this August market, your business and businesses is definitely going to experience a boom. Yes, we believe that. So it's the last lap of our August market, and I'm glad that you made it. It'd be interesting if you can also bring in more people and let this house be very full. For people that have been trying to have access to talk, I want to talk, and they've not had the opportunity, today is another opportunity for you to be able to talk, pitch your business, and definitely get help. All right, just before we get started, we're going to watch how to attend a Zoom meeting. It's a video we usually play to remind ourselves, a culture of attending a Zoom meeting in a proper manner. And of course, for people that are just joining us, they can see how we do it. All right, so DJ Keith, let's have the video how to attend a Zoom meeting.
How to attend an online video meeting. Number 1. Always stay in the center of the screen. Your face should be in the middle of the screen, not at the top or at the bottom of the screen. Number 2, your camera should always be at face level, maintaining a distance of 30 centimeters or an arm length from the screen. Number 3, your lighting should always be in front of you, not behind you. Number 4, always use the landscape option when using the video call option on your phone. Number 5, your background should be simplistic with plain decor. This keeps the attention of the audience focused on you. Number 6, always make sure there are no moving objects or people behind you while you're in an active meeting. Number 7, always keep your camera on. It is considered unprofessional and in most gatherings unacceptable to leave your camera turned off. Number 8, remember to switch off your mic or mute it when not actively participating in a conversation or dialogue. Number 9, always check to make sure your name and company name appear on the window tab. Number 10, always try to be still. Avoid making too many movements or fidgeting during a meeting. Number 11, eating food or having a snack during a video session is considered rude and indecent. However, having a glass of water, tea, or coffee is acceptable. Number 12, when speaking, also try to maintain a normal tone or pitch. Never shout or speak erratically. Number 13, be on time and ready. Make sure you have everything set up 10 minutes ahead of the appointed time. Number 14, always look smart. Dress appropriately, you never know who's watching. Number 15, always let the team know when you're done speaking by indicating "I'm done" or "thank you." Number 16, do not exceed your time limit. Number 17, always have your pen and notepad ready so you can take down important points and highlights of the meeting. This is very important. Number 18, make sure all the necessary devices are functional and running, such as your mic, camera, speakers, and internet connection. Also check your device battery status to make sure they are fully charged. Number 19, always stay focused and attentive during the meeting. Avoid multitasking so you don't get yourself and others distracted. Number 20, most importantly, try to be yourself. Stay calm and smile. Thank you. This video was brought to you by Africa's Young Entrepreneurs, A.Y.E, the largest entrepreneurship network in Africa.
Thank you so much. Yes, and this is the largest entrepreneurship network in Africa. Africa's Young Entrepreneur. It's a privilege to be right here. And we usually have our members creed at the beginning of every meeting because it says a lot about our passion and love for Africa. And so we usually recite it because as Africans, we have to remind ourselves, what we have to do for our continent and what we believe our continent will be. All right, so leading us in the members creed today is Oluwatosin. Oluwatosin, are you there? Are you ready?
I'm very ready. I'm born ready, NSC. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, it's a beautiful evening, and it's so good to see our lovely faces. We're looking. So this is how we take our members' creed. It's like I usually say, our creed is not just a recitation. It's a powerful word that it keeps me going even during the week. So I'm just going to lead us into doing that. I don't know if DJ Kid is ready to publish the creed, sorry. Okay. While we wait for Keith, where this is how we'll take our creed. So I would be leading us while I say that, while I recite, I want us to do the same thing. Are we ready?
Yes,
okay.
Ready.
All right. All right. I am an African young entrepreneur.
I am an African young entrepreneur.
I believe in Africa.
I believe in Africa.
I am in love with Africa.
I'm in love with Africa.
I am proud of Africa and I will prosper in Africa.
I'm proud of Africa and I will prosper in Africa.
I am an African for a purpose.
I am an African for a purpose.
And for that purpose do I live.
And for that purpose do I live.
I believe in the development of our great continent.
I believe in the development of our great continent.
I solemnly promise to uphold the vision,
I solemnly promise to uphold the vision,
values, and goals of African Young Entrepreneurs Organization.
values and goals of Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization.
I promise to love and support my fellow Africans.
Promise to love and support my fellow Africans.
I promise to promote a united Africa everywhere I go.
I promise to promote a united Africa everywhere I go.
Because I believe that.
Because I believe that.
If you can achieve this much alone, how much more can we achieve together? Thank you.
Yes, Emanuela, you are muted. We cannot hear you.
Kindly, okay.
Can you hear me? Okay, great. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to today's assembly. I'm seeing so many beautiful faces here today, and I'm so happy about that. My name is Emanuela Daniel from Nigeria, and I'm here to tell us a little bit more about our community, A.Y.E. So Africa's Young Entrepreneurs Organization is the largest entrepreneurship network in Africa with a footprint across 20 African countries. It was established in 2012, and since then it has identified, showcased, and also empowered African entrepreneurs for poverty eradication, job creation, and economic development. Our vision in A.Y.E is basically to develop, showcase, and empower African entrepreneurs for poverty eradication, job creation, and also for economic development. Our mission, on the other hand, is to create or to build a platform where African entrepreneurs can come together in order to network, collaborate, trade, and also be trained to become greater and better, and to be able to compete favorably with other developed countries. If you're not yet a member of A.Y.E, I encourage you to become an active member by visiting www.ayorganization.com so that you can become an active member and also to enjoy lots of other benefits which the platform has to offer you. I'm sure the website has been sent to the chat room as I'm currently speaking. So you can copy it and visit the link immediately after this meeting. I'd also like to give you some really, really great reasons why you should become an A.Y.E member, what you stand to gain, and also what you stand to benefit as a member of A.Y.E. Well, I'm happy to inform you that you have access to business support packages, business information, loyalty patronage, business affiliation, and also business network. Do not forget, you also have the support of the organization whenever you need it. Like I mentioned earlier, becoming a member is quite easy and seamless. So just visit www.ayorganization.com. I'm really excited about today's assembly. And as always, I'm looking forward to connecting with all my brothers and sisters from across Africa. African entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to today's assembly.
Into the sun, there is more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. Ooh, there is far too much to take in here, more to find they can never be found, but the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round. It's the circle of God, and it moves us all through the spirit pole.
Yes, it's the circle of life. It brings us all together, and it has brought us excitedly also today into this community, the A.Y.E community, the weekly assembly that we usually have. Interestingly, August is a special one because it's our August market, and previous sessions we've had guests come in, we've learned a lot. We've had testimonies of businesses that are booming already and all of that. So you are welcome once again. It's a privilege, I say, to be here. And we have amazing guests in our midst, amazing guests. However, we're still going to get into the introduction much later. You'd agree with me if you're not new in this space, you know that we usually celebrate celebrate our great moments, celebrate our good moments, give people the space and chance to share their testimonies and testimonials from businesses and all of that. However, because of the August market, we've not really had that chance and all. I can assure you that next month, we're going to resume back with, celebrating birthdays, celebrating the good deeds in your businesses and all of that. But it's important that I give this amazing announcement. If you are not new, you know Miriam. Miriam used to be our host in this space. And it's with so much pleasure that I announce that Miriam got married today. And I want us to just celebrate. I know she's not here currently. I just want us to take a while or a minute to celebrate her and, send our good wishes to her from our heart. And I'm sure that after our honeymoon, she's definitely going to find some time. Oh, great. That's a picture right there up the screen. I'm sure she's going to find back our way to this space to share her testimony and give her Thanksgiving as it is. So congratulations, Miriam. Can we just, celebrate with her the A.Y.E style? Yes. I was thinking DJ Kit is going to give us the vibes, but I'm not even feeling you. Yes, we celebrate Miriam. Miriam is one of our great assets in this organization, and we just want to send our congratulations to you. We wish you a blissful home. Congratulations once again, Miriam and Wellington, on your wedding ceremony. All right, so we're going to get into celebrating. I'm sure that we have a lot of celebrations already, but we're going to definitely find time again in next sessions to be able to give you space to share your testimonies, beautiful blessings that had come your way, over through the months of August and all. All right, so we are going to settle in again to the August market. Just like I said earlier, we have amazing guests already in our midst, and I'll definitely allow Mr. President to do the honors of introducing them to us. And so I'm going to be handing the mic over to the president and founder of this amazing organization, Africa's Young Entrepreneur. He's a visionary and he's a man that loves Africa passionately. I say it every time. He loves Africa passionately, and it's a privilege to have him right here in the room with us. All right, Mr. President, the mic is yours, sir.
Thank you.
Celebrate. Let's DJ. The A.Y.E clap. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. You know what? Don't blame kids. Don't blame a lot of us. We were coming from Miriam's wedding. I still got my admin. It's time to raise hands, please. Let's keep hands down now. Yes. So as I was saying, we're just in the wedding and we had to rush out of the wedding. So some of us has had so many champagnes, and I'm sure DJ Kit also is already drinking something where he's trying to reboot. But like you said, our love for Africa got us all running back to the A.Y.E Weekly Assembly, because I don't want to miss our guest speakers, and as the August market is our last one. So admin, remember to pass that to other members who are not live yet, who are still trying to connect. Let them know that it's our last month to sell. So anyone who wants to sell, it's your last chance, come up. And as an investor, as a businessman, the market is good for two people, buyers and the sellers. So I don't want to miss an opportunity to see a good idea that we're going to be partnering with, or something, something huge can come out of it. So I ran back, and of course, I want to see Lori, I want to see Carl, and I hear Cheryl is in the room as well as a guest. I am so impressed to have you all join us today. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to have you guys join us. Lori is our first guest. She's an amazing person. She's a life coach. I love life coaches. What else do you need in life if not a life coach? You know what I'm saying? She just puts life in the right place for you, puts you right in life. And life comprises family, career, business, and also failures and pain. So she's done that for many, many years of her life. And in the August market, she's going to be also talking to us shortly before we start selling and pitching. And of course, we also have Carl. Carl is a great entrepreneur. He's worked with several projects across Africa. My brother is He's an African, and I'm very proud of him and all his achievement. I'm so happy he's joining us in the room. And we have Cheryl Mays. Cheryl is a guest coming in to join us at the A.Y.E Assembly. I'm sure when you were listening to the creed and it says, I love Africa, you felt something in there, right? Yes, most of our guests did, even Laurie did. So good. So, well, before I give you the mic to Laurie to speak to us, I'm going to ask her that when she starts speaking, she should please tell me how to pronounce her surname and the meaning of her surname. I'm so looking forward to that. I love connecting with people. I love African names. I am so ready. So before I pass the mic, I just want to run down to our guests and our speakers to let them know how this session works, like what happens in the room during the August market. August market is a different series we had from the whole of August every Saturday. This is our last season. We've had different players and investors and partners and speakers and coaches come over the past 3 weeks, and transactions have happened. Investment has happened. Sales, connections, collaborations has happened. I personally found a great idea, and I'm backing it full time with a friend of mine. And we've been working on it. She was still in my office yesterday, and we're really, really working on that project. So we're looking forward to greater success. So what we're doing is we're going to give about 10 entrepreneurs opportunity to come up on stage in 2 minutes to pitch and talk about their business or sell their product to us. But before that time, we get our guest speakers to take about 5 minutes to just tell them, something about the marketplace. And I love Laurie's topic. It's an amazing topic that says we cannot be stopped.
Let me just confirm if it's my network or Mr. President.
Guys.
Yeah, I think Mr. President is having...
President, we lost you for a bit.
All right, and right now?
You're back, welcome.
Oh my God, I praised every spirit of sound that wants to take away my sound, because I need to listen to Laurie, I need to listen to Carl. I know Cheryl wants to say hi as well. And I need to listen to some great ideas. So NEC, you're gonna be my sound. To check me out anytime, just do this. Once you do this, I'm going to stop talking. But I'm guessing that you heard a little bit of what I said. So I'm just trying to say that I'm going to allow Laurie to take us through 5 minutes. After that, we take the entrepreneurs up, give them the 2 minutes each. Then we come back and hear from Carl as well for about 5 minutes as well. And then we take feedback. So before I do that, Cheryl, love from Africa, we love you. Thanks for joining us in the room today. I want to wave to most members. Musa Wanda, good to see you. Oyinlade Alan, good to see you. I saw Teko Faso with a friend. Teko Faso from South Africa. Teko, good to see you. And hi to your friend. What's up, brother? Yeah, good stuff. I'm coming to South Africa soon. I'll see you. Let's have some drinks together. Abubakar, good to see you. And Mohammed, lots of people in the room. And I am so happy. Let's get it started, brothers and sisters. And I invite on stage Laurie as she takes us through the topic. We cannot be stopped. Giving you permission to speak.
All right. Wow. What a powerful group. Thank you, Mayowa. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing your name right. I thought I had 10 minutes. I have 5 minutes, so I'm just going to jump right into it. So I'm a coach, and one of the things that I work with people on is a limiting belief. Limiting beliefs are really interesting because these are things that form from the time we are very young. And they are things, of course, that they get into our minds, into our subconscious mind. And because they're in a subconscious mind, that's why we don't often recognize that they are limiting us. And so where do these things come from? I'm standing. I love your Zoom video, by the way. You're not seeing me in landscape, but anyway, I want you to imagine in life, we all have a backpack. And from the time we are very young, we are watching people. We are listening to people, and people are putting things, we're collecting things. Somebody might say, you're not going to be successful. That's too hard. I don't think you can do that. And so we start taking in these things and we put it into our backpack. And now we're carrying it around. And as we continue to learn and grow, these things start to become a part of our story. Now, as entrepreneurs, it is so important to be able to unlock these possibilities, these things that only you on this planet can do. I believe every person on this planet is a unique soul, and only you can accomplish what you were sent here to do. So if you have these thoughts, these ideas, they're now becoming a part of your subconscious, and you want to go out and to create something in the world, but you're stuck and you're not sure why. Maybe you're fearful, maybe you're doubtful. That's because you have a limiting belief that is holding you back. So how do we recognize, how do we start to uncover these limiting beliefs? And you guys, this is lifelong work. I still have these things that pop up into my head. So this is what I want you to do. I know in your video, you said, always be prepared to take notes. So what I want you to do, I'm going to give you just about 30 seconds. And I want you to write down, I want you to go back into your memory, and I want you to start writing down things that you heard people say, things that you observed as you were growing up, as a young person, not as an adult, but as a young person. And I'm going to give you 30 seconds. All right. And I want you to go. All right, just a few more seconds. Okay. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at that list, and I want you to either circle or just put a star or something next to the ones that you maybe kind of recognize. If you're holding on to that thought, that's going to hold you back from stepping into your power, stepping into being that entrepreneur and creating. Okay. Now, what I'm trying to do is give you just some tools that you can always go back to. Okay. I only have a couple of minutes. So now what I want you to do is I want to share a mindset tool. It's called the power of declaration. And I actually wrote a special meditation for this group, and I sent Mayoa the link. And this is something that you can listen to. It's probably a little over 5 minutes, and you can listen to it at any time. So this is the power of I am. I am is a way to declare who you are as a person, who you are as an entrepreneur, who you are, fill in the blank. What I want you to do right now is I'm going to give you again like 15 seconds, and I want you to write down, and again, this is something you can continue to do. I am creative. I am successful. I am powerful. Whatever it is, I want you to write down those things that you want to speak into and declare in your life. Okay? And again, this is a way to be able to start to overcome those limiting beliefs. And there's a lot of work, but there is power in this declaration. Okay? Now, the last thing I'm going to do is it's really important to get it into our bodies. It's one of the reasons why I'm standing, is that I'm in a more powerful stance. And there are things that I declare over myself every day. It's a mantra. And as I have continued to do that, it helps me to step forward in purpose and power. And when I start to, if I recognize something that, oh, that's a limiting belief, I just remind myself and I declare these things. So what I want you to do is 10 times you're going to pick a declaration. I am creative. I am powerful. I am successful. And I'm going to tell you I'm going to say I am, and then you're going to say I am, but you're going to start out just saying it in your mind. And then the second time, you're going to just whisper it. And each time you're going to say it louder and louder and louder until at number 10, you are declaring it at the top of your lungs. Okay. So you're ready? You ready? Okay. So the first time, say I am in your mind. I am whatever. Okay. Say it again in a whisper. Number 3, a little louder. Number 4, even louder. And if you want to stand up, step back so people can see you, go ahead and do that. Say it again the 5th time. Say it again the 6th time. You're getting louder. Number 7, say it again, you're even louder. Number 8, you're really loud, you're almost at the top of your lungs. Number 9. And number 10, shout it at the top of your lungs. I am powerful. So there's so much that I could share with you, but I'm really grateful for this opportunity to just talk a little bit about limiting beliefs. And as you continue to work on those and discover those, just continue to declare these things of who you are. You're already there. And I'm really excited. I hope that you enjoy the meditation that I wrote specifically for this group, because it can be very, very powerful. And with that, I yield the mic.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Larry. Stay with the mic because your surname.
My surname. So I don't know the meaning of my last name because that's my former husband's, but I can tell you the meaning of my first name, Lori, which is a derivative. And it's so funny you say that because I ask people the story behind their names too. I've done that for decades. So Lori is a derivative of laurel, which means honor. So they would weave these leaves together and they would put them onto victors. And I love it because I do feel that there are so many things in my life that I have overcome, that I have been victorious over. And so I really carry that name with great pride. I thank you for asking me that, because I don't think anybody's ever really asked me that. So thank you.
Great stuff. So if I pronounce your surname as Rezensky, did I try?
Yes.
I got it.
You did. That's not an easy name. That's not an easy. I wish I knew that. I know it's Polish and it's kind of a middle class name, but I don't really know what it means.
Wow. Thank you so much, Laurie. And you know what? We honor you. We honor you so much in this room. We honor you all the way from Africa. And you know, when I listen to people like you, I try to talk to our members about people like you. The simple session you're looking at with a life coach costs a lot. And you know, part of the things you've shared, very powerful, because the world itself is a marketplace. You're coming into this place, you want to sell. But as Laurie said, you've got to know who you are first. I am. What are you? What comes to mind first? For me, I just shouted, I am happy. I am happy because happiness comes with a lot of things. It brings so many things ahead. You know, when Laurie said I've got 5 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, did I just say 5 minutes to her? I sent a chat. I'm like, please take 10 minutes. I don't know if she took it because I know the power of a life coach and I know how expensive these things can be. You don't know what you're doing, guys, but you feed in the universe with so much positive words and you are beginning to empty the backpack like she just showed us and filling it with the right words. You know, I love the fact where you talked about meditation as well. And I love the fact where you talked about declaration. And I wish to tell that to members as well, that even our mantra, and I love when Tosin talks about it, that she says it in her shower every day. Even our mantra, I say it almost every day. And I love the line that says, I will prosper in Africa. I will prosper in Africa. You know, that recitation, that confidence, that remembrance, you know, feeding the universities every day of my life and every time we come together in this assembly, it's just so much positivity and energy for me. So let's try this before I call on Carl. Guys, wherever you are, declare the mantra by saying, I will prosper in Africa. Definitely.
I will prosper Africa.
Thank you, guys. And for some of you who likes every other part of the world, who likes the big chunk of the world and who sees the world as a global village, then you can switch it and say, I will prosper everywhere in the world. In short, you can say, I will prosper on earth.
Prosper on earth.
Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to go straight now to Carl. You know, guys, if you are not bringing family and friends, you're missing out. And I think I will have a formula or a law. We'll call it the Tekofaso's law. What is the Tekofaso's law of friendship? When you invite your friend and he's not coming, bring him inside your Zoom. Can we adopt that law? Yeah. So the Tekofaso's law of friendship is if you invite your friend to a Zoom meeting and they don't come, bring them right in, like he's sitting right now with his friend, and share the screen together. Before I call on Carl, I don't know why I'm so moved to hear Cheryl. And Cheryl, please, maybe you want to say hi to us. We'd love to just hear you say hello, hi, or whatever comes to your mind, and maybe something that you want to declare to us as well in your declaration. I yield the mic to you, and we'd love to hear from you as a guest.
Thank you. Good evening. I realize it is what, 6:30 there. It's 1 o'clock here where I am. So good evening. And I did practice a word, so I don't know if it's right or not. So I'm gonna say Dumala. Maybe that's it. Okay, yes, thank you.
Please, can you repeat that again? Can you repeat that again?
Dumoulin?
Oh, Dumoulin, yeah. Okay, guys, that's South African language. And I'm sure that people in different parts of Africa are like, which language is that? That's South Africa, and thank you so much. You got it right.
Absolutely. You know, I love this. I love this session. I was invited by A.Y.E Tafa. And so I met him on Clubhouse, and we had an opportunity to chat. And what you're talking about is so important when you're talking about bringing people into the Zoom meeting with you. You know, you hear that saying where it says your network is your net worth, right? So the people that you bring with you, those are the people that's going to get you to the next level. So you definitely want to stay in touch with people. I came here to share with you. I love entrepreneurs. Let me start there. I love entrepreneurs. And just last night, I've been working with the team as a volunteer mentor, and they were in an organization where they were going through 10 weeks of everything that an entrepreneur needs to know. And then they had a pitch competition. So if you're not familiar with a pitch competition, you pitch before a group of investors. So you take your business idea and you pitch it before a group of investors. And my team won second place. So I'm so excited for them. It was just a journey, but it shows the reason why I love entrepreneurs, because those of you that are here, you are brave, you are resilient, you are inspiring, you are aspiring. And once you start believing and not allowing those limited beliefs to set in, you can soar. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. And I'm a business coach. So I help businesses to actually scale their businesses. I help entrepreneurs to get to the next level. And my area of focus, believe it or not, is something that is so vital to every single business that is represented here. Every business that's in your head, you need customers. You have to have customers in order to stay in business. And so what I do is I help people to understand how to bring their customers back, how to get customers. And it's called customer service, right? Customer service. You ever go to a restaurant, you go to a store, and I'm sorry, I'm going to set my clock because I'm respectful of the time that I've been given. You ever go to a restaurant and you're looking around, you're like, so who's going to wait on me? Where's my silverware? Did anybody else come over to check on me to see how I was doing? And you feel like you're not being valued, and you feel like you're not being respected, but yet you're spending your money. Here's what I know. Number one, it doesn't matter what idea you have, as great as it is, believe it or not, there's somebody that has something similar. There is something similar to your idea that people are actually putting out into the market. And so what is it that makes you special, right? What is it that makes a person say, I want to go with this business, I want to go with this person versus that person? It's going to be the way you treat your customers. It's going to be the way you treat your customers. And every business has a purpose. Every business has a purpose. And I love starting out with that question, right? What's the purpose of your business? Because you have to have a why, right? Why are you doing this? Because I'm going to tell you, I've been an entrepreneur for quite a while. It's a jungle out there. Okay? It is not easy to be an entrepreneur. So that why is the thing that lets you wake up every morning, even when you don't want to. It's the thing that gets you to speak to people about your business, even though you might consider yourself an introvert. It's the thing that lets you put yourself out there and you show up. That's the why. And so when I say what's the purpose, oftentimes I get people want to make money. People want to have referrals. They want to increase their sales, and they've got all this stuff revolving around money. And so when I share with them, I go, okay, I like those ideas, but there's one purpose that we all have in business, and that's to create customers that create customers. That's your job. It's to create customers that create customers. Why? Because those customers will come back again and again. And they will tell their friends, they'll tell their families, and they'll tell their colleagues about your business. And so now what happens? Well, you're retaining those customers because they keep coming back and they keep spending with you. They're bringing you new customers that you didn't even have to market to. And you get to increase your revenue. Amazing how that works, right? It's amazing how that works when you focus on the one important factor in your business, which is your customers. That's how you increase your revenue. That's how you increase your sales. And so when I talk about this, I get overexcited about it, right? I get excited because I train all over the country for sales professionals on customer service, on communicating with customers, right? Because that's something that sometimes you have a bad customer experience and you need to make sure that that customer comes back and is a friend of yours and tells people about how great things were. Well, it's how you choose, it's how you communicate with them. And so I want to leave you with 5 things. 5 things that I would love for you to look at in your business, even if you're thinking about setting it up. You still have to have a plan for how you're going to treat your customers. The first thing I want you to think about is, how are they communicating with you? Are they communicating with you via text? Are they communicating with you on Instagram? Are they communicating with you by email? However they communicate with you, that's how you communicate with them. The second thing I want you to think about is being proactively helpful, right? That means get ahead of their needs, right? So whatever your business is, if you were to look 3 to 4 months down, how can you help your customers get there? And they go, oh, wait a second, that was really good. I got to think about that. And you brought that to their attention. You're going to be now their trusted advisor. They're going to be like, wait a second, I remember they told me I need to look out for this because the season is coming up. And so when you're proactively helpful, you're guiding them to you. The third thing is use your analytics, right? Use your analytics. When you are on Facebook, Facebook tells you what time people are looking at your post. It tells you how many people, it tells you the demographics, it breaks it down for you. It does that for all social media. If you are sending out newsletters or emails, make sure you are looking at when are people responding so that you are actually being productive. The fourth thing I want to do, and I got 18 seconds. The fourth thing I want to say is that provide quick customer service. Be very quick, right? When people reach out to you, reach back. Even if it's to say, I can get back with you within 24 hours. Just make sure that you are being quick and prompt and reaching out to them. There's my timer right there. The last thing I want to say is personalize the experience. Right? Personalize the experience. People are looking now for an experience because that's the differentiating factor with you in the industry or in the market that you're in. What is it that makes you different? Maybe you do a handwritten note. Maybe you send a personalized email. Maybe there's another gift attached to whatever it is that you're doing. So when you think about your business and whatever that business is, because again, entrepreneurs, you guys are so ingenious with coming up with ideas that people need. Think about how you're going to treat your customers, because that's going to allow your business to be sustainable. So thank you so much for allowing me to join. I love this forum. I love networking, and I love everything that you guys are doing, especially for young entrepreneurs. So thank you so much.
Sure, thank you so much. Oh my God. It felt like she should not stop. Then I realized that there was a number 6 in what she was giving us. Time yourself and keep to time. Amazing. Amazing. I just added that because it was amazing. And she's on number 6, on number 5. So that's good from speaker's angle. I think that's a great one. Sure, you're such a blessing, honestly. Those 5 nuggets you dropped, I picked it. Create customers that create customers. If you missed that, you've missed something big. If you go into business with that mindset, that simple mindset, it's done. And I thank you. You know who? For myself. Usually I used to thank guests for everybody, for Africa, for whatever. Today, Cheryl, I thank you for myself because you've given me something that personally I'm going to use. But because I'm president, let me thank you also, just on their behalf, because I'm seeing their faces now. And again, President, just now they kind of like vote against me and take me off the seat. So let me still represent well. I thank you so much for them, because you've given us 5 things. How do they communicate? Use analytics, be quick. I love that. Be quick and personalize the experience. Amazing stuff from you. Amazing stuff for you, and we thank you. We hope that you would sit with us till these entrepreneurs finish their pitch, because I know you would have like a 1 or 2 minute feedback for them. I would really love to have you in that room. And once again, if you're just joining us, this is the A.Y.E Weekly Assembly. We are in the series of the August market, where we buy and sell. But what we designed was to bring in business experts from across the world to share with us just a little bit of things before we get into the market. And of course, I've got an African brother who is doing amazing well. And you know what he's going to be talking to us about is what business owners need to know, what we need to know as business owner, what businesses need to know. Carl, it's such a pleasure having you in our midst today. I'm going to be calling you up soon, and you also have your 5 minutes. I give you permission to speak.
Okay, so thank you so much for this opportunity. I have to first thank the A.Y.E team. I'm very blessed. It's a pleasure to be here. And I thank first Cheryl and Lori, because they make the work easy for me because they said almost everything. But what I want us to add is to talk more about who you are, and Cheryl talk about the purpose. And for me, that one is very important. I'm blessed. It's always a pleasure to talk to entrepreneurs. And what I like to say is the best way to identify the why of the business is always by asking yourself, how can I solve problem in my community? Always have the mind of a problem solver. Like wherever you go, ask yourself, what solution can I bring? Instead of complaining, ask yourself, how can I change things in my environment? So that's it. And I personally believe that Africa is blessed because it's a continent characterized with young people full of ideas. We have wonderful ideas, and we always think that our idea can change the world, and that's right. But now there are many things to take into account when you have your idea, because you have to ask yourself, is the environment adequate? Because what I think is possible in South Africa may not be possible in Cameroon. And I'll take a concrete example to explain it to you, because I prefer to use example. I had a friend who was doing a bike business, like KK business, like just like Uber, but with motorbike. And he was operating in Cameroon. But just that the address in Cameroon is not just like in South Africa or in Nigeria, where you just put maybe a McGregor Road in Ikori and you just directly straight to your place. But now in Cameroon, we don't have that address method. So he was doing that bike business, and one day a customer came and just said, "Leave me here." So the driver took the customer to the place, and the driver have to go into the quarter again, and there they stole the bike. The guy had a nice business plan. They stole the bike, but the business plan was amazing. The project was amazing, and we had so many difficulties just like that. Just to tell you that at times our idea is nice, but it's not adequate for certain environments. So we have to do much research, and that's why I always tell people, as Sherry said, if you have an idea, don't be afraid. Many young people always have ideas, and they think that they are hiding it. They just feel like someone will steal my idea. I believe that idea doesn't make sense when they're transformed into action. You can have so many things in your head until you put it into action, it makes more sense. So don't be afraid to share, to discuss with people that can bring you more. Discuss with people that are in the sector so that they can tell you more about the environment where you want to operate. I'm very blessed to be here because I'm discussing with entrepreneurs from different areas, and that's my thing is all about intra-African trade, where you are interconnecting trading between African countries. And it's very important to know the environment where we are trading. And I believe that as an entrepreneur, we need not to stop the learning. We need to learn more about the environment, the legal sector, the taxation, the custom. All those things are important. As an entrepreneur, we have to develop those skills. And when I discuss with many people, as I engage with many entrepreneurs, many talk about the finance, like Carl, finance and entrepreneur is very complicated. But I believe that as an entrepreneur, while you're focusing on finance, also focus on the know-how, the human capital. I believe that to be more sustainable, for your business to be more sustainable, you need to bring the necessary skill on board so that you can be more performant. Many businesses fail also because of inadequacy, that is in the management or in our different operation of the business, that is the legal side. How many business consult a legal specialist or maybe in taxation of the tax or custom or many other stuff that kill, because when you have internal issues in your business, it will be very difficult for your business to be more sustainable. And when it comes to finance, I would say as an entrepreneur, it's important to have the records. No matter how small your business is, always have the records of your activities. Today I sell 1 shoe, tomorrow I sell 2, next day I sell 3, and the customer service matters. That is after sales services. It's very important to always stay in touch with your client. And I think you should not be ashamed of your business. You are the first person to believe in your business and in yourself, because if you don't believe in your business, no one will believe in it. I'm seeing people that are selling stuff, but they're incapable to go in the market because they're asking themselves, how are people going to look at me? No, they prefer to hide themselves on social media, selling stuff on WhatsApp, please share to 10 groups. But I believe that it's important to go on the field, to go there and to propose our product to everyone, to our family. I believe that is how we can easily reach more people. And for me, that's it. And the last thing that I will say is it's always important to go in group. As entrepreneurs, community is very important. That's why I'm always proud, seeing A.Y.E. It's always important to go in group, because that's how we can share our experience, our difficulties, and we can learn from others and be more successful in our activity. Thank you so much.
Wow. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. And is Kid still drinking champagne where he is, or has he left the party? Somebody must investigate that. I know we want to go back to that already, but I cannot but go back to what Carl has spoken to us about and what he has said. He broke it down in a very, very quick way. And those who have ears, let them hear. Keep record, know your onions, and develop yourself. Don't be ashamed, and go in groups, part of community. And that's why, I still tell entrepreneurs, if you are an entrepreneur and you miss 1 hour, 30 minutes of your time just once a week to connect with other African entrepreneurs from all over the world, you don't know what you're missing. You don't know. You don't know because you are thinking that these guys you see in this room today are the same guys you will see in the next 5 years like this. It's impossible. See, let me give you the odds. The way this chat room is now, there is no way one of us will not be a billionaire. Can you imagine? This is a share. I don't know if that makes sense to you and Carl. If I'm saying reality here, so let them hear. In this basket of Zoom, within the next 5 to 10 years, there is no way one, just one. What are the odds that one of everyone here will not be a multi-billion-dollar, billion-dollar entrepreneur? It's impossible. And that is the reason why I appreciate this moment, because I know that even when you get there, and when one of us get there, we'll remember moments like this. And I've made friendship with you. I spoke about this with you guys a long time ago. I've made friendship with you when you were still an ordinary person, so that you can remember me when you become that person that the world celebrates. So that's the trick. That's the power of the community. And he said, don't be ashamed. I am shocked to my bones when I see entrepreneurs who cannot speak. I think Sherry also spoke about that the fact that you're an introvert, if you can't speak, you're in the wrong, go and become a doorman. Even a doorman still has to say good morning, you're welcome. So what can you become? Maybe clean the toilets. I don't think you need to talk to the toilets and the shower. So open a good cleaning company, get somebody to go speak for you, and you be the one cleaning the toilet, so you don't need to speak to the shower. Because as an entrepreneur, you cannot be ashamed. Right now, let's see those who are bold enough to talk about their business. Those who want to take advantage of this time, where we've got different players in the room who could be buyers, partners, investors, or collaborators. Raise your hand. I see you in the hand. You're fast enough. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. You can be given an opportunity to speak. Raise your hand with your what's it called now, your Zoom. I see you raising your hands like this. Raise your hand with the reaction button so that we can call on you. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. We're only going to be taking about 7 people, just 7. And it's the first 7 people that we are dealing with today. Remember, one of the things in marketing is even continuous sales. So you can sell and sell and sell. You can keep repeating yourself every week. If I were you, every opportunity you find to talk, every opportunity you find to speak, to sell yourself, take advantage of it. Now, what is the bad news? If you don't have your camera on, if you're not well presentable, I won't be able to call you. So if you got your camera ready and you've got your lights and you're ready to sell, you've presented yourself for this moment, switch on your cameras, get everything ready, because I'm trying to look at people with the right background, right looks, and we give you your 2 minutes. Now, remember the rules, guys. After you have spoken, you'll be given an opportunity to go to the chat session where you will drop your contact details, your name, your location, what your business needs, and what your business is about, so that every one of us can then look at you and connect with you. Please admit there's no need for that. There's a registration pre the meeting already, so there's no need for this chat. It's already pre the meeting. So let's clean the chats now. Nothing in the chats. Let's be ready, because the chat right now is for only those who have finished speaking, and you go down there and drop what you have said. So this is what's the word now? Why am I losing this word? COS, what's that word? Is it speed? When you pitch in 30 seconds, what is the word? What's that word? What's that word?
Elevator speed.
Elevator pitch.
Thank you so much. Now, everybody heard about it. Every entrepreneur knows about an elevator pitch. If we were inside the elevator and we're coming down together, what would you say to me? What would you say to Cheryl? What would you say to Richard from Ghana? What would you say to the Jerry and Manti from Sierra Leone? What would you say that would keep us in that elevator with you and say, which floor are you going? Let's continue going, or come with me. And that's the opportunity you're getting right now. 1 minute. Firstly, I'm going to take David Shooter. You look like you want to shoot something from your look and from your appearance. We're going to allow you to shoot right now. But you've only got 1 minute to shoot. Tell us about yourself and about your business. And yes, we'll be happy to collaborate with you.
Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Sorry, I left. That place that I left, there's a lot of crowd. I just, there was light, so I just have to make use of that place. Sorry, I don't know if you guys are seeing me yet.
We're seeing you, but don't waste your time saying sorry. Go ahead. Okay, while we wait for him to get...
my name is Dave.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm a video director. I make videos. I'm also a set designer. I create sets for music videos.
Dave, your network is bad. I've muted you right now. You're a video director, so you know about landscape when you shoot your videos, you know your headroom, you know everything that you're supposed to do. Someone like you, the way you present your video, even from your Zoom video, you should be able to sell yourself. And I don't think you should play with that next time. You could put yourself in order. I might give you another chance, but as a Zoom director, you make stage, one of the first things you want to look at is what's your Zoom video like? You know, what's your headroom? You can see my headroom, you can see my light, you can see my space. So put yourself together. I might come back to you. Oyinlade, I've given you permission to speak. You've got 1 minute, take advantage of it, and go ahead.
All right. Good evening, everybody. Aleto Oyinlade, and I'm the founder of Alaluk Ventures. So, and I believe at one point in our lives, even as a male or a female, there have been a point where you've had one challenge with your hair or your scalp, which is also connected to the hair. So I, as a person, had one, and that pushed me into hairstyling and also the passion for it. So I'm a bridal and natural hairstylist, a certified hair therapist. So, and I deal with both natural hair cases, relaxed hair cases. We also make available trainings for young upcoming stylists or those who have the passion for it. That's in the sense that we look at the future, that we can create more job avenues for the young ones coming up. That's, I mean, children between the age of 10 upwards to about 20 who have the passion for hairstyling. So we train them ahead of time to give them the opportunity to also expand into the field, thereby also connecting them to other fellow stylists and even therapists or trichologists and so on and so forth. Thank you.
Where are you based?
Oh, I'm based in Ondo State, Akure. Yes.
Oh, you're not far from me.
No,
that
sir.
Means,
Not far from me.
give you an appointment. My PA will send you a message right now. I want to work with you. I want to work with you. Yes. So you got yourself an appointment.
All right,
and I'm sure so many people in this room might want to connect with you as well. So let's see in 2 weeks physically, and let's get some deals done. I love the way you presented yourself. I love the fact that you can turn the hairstylist industry into something that sounds like this, that looks like this. And there's something quite professional about you. I'm sure other people might want to connect with you as well. So you know what to do, my dear. Go down to the chat session, drop your contact details, and all the entrepreneurs from different parts of Africa, I want to connect with you. Who knows, you might be going to a different country as well to train anytime soon. Guys, I appreciate the lady there, and I'm glad she's done a good job to our presentation. I'm going to travel all the way from Akure, where she is, and I'll travel down to Sierra Leone. Manti, you look good as usual. Time is up for you now to speak to us, and you've got 1 minute.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Manti Amanda Sewa from Sierra Leone. I'm a health, safety, and environment practitioner. Normally, we deal with health, occupational health and safety. We look into the safety of the company and also the workers, the environmental aspects, and how they interrelate to the impact so that we protect the environment. So this is for Mr. President and Shirley, especially because I have lots of ideas, but I just need fine tuning, and also I need some coaching. This is my request. Thank you.
Oh, Manti. Who says no to a Manti? I've never seen anybody say no, Manti. I always just feel, yes, Manti sounds like nice, right? Right, guys? Yeah. So yes, Manti. I'm sure I'm not going to coach you alone. I want to do what rooms like this is meant for. I'm going to connect you as well to Lori. She's a life coach. So you're not going to get just business coach. You're also going to get a life coach to work with you. And I'm sure Cheryl would love your energy as well. So when I give her the mic at the end of the room, I'm sure she would love. You can just see Cheryl's face. She's a helper. She helps people. You know what I'm saying? So she would be glad. Now, see what happened. She asked for one, she got three. That's the power of speaking out and reaching out. And that's what platforms like this are meant for. So I'll be glad to see you up to the journey. Christopher, I'm traveling down to where you are all the way from Sierra Leone, and I'm giving you the permission to speak. I see you in the car. I see you've been sitting there for a long time, and I'm impressed at your stamina. Like Sherry said, it's a jungle, and only the strongest survive. Talk to us, brother. We've got 1 minute.
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right. My name is Christopher Femi, and I'm the Managing Director for Foodlane Nigeria Limited. So what we do, we've observed over the years how African culture is dying off. A lot of people, as a result of policies, government policies, inflation, and the likes, most Africans are not eating African foods anymore. And this is causing unreasonable rise in unemployment rate. Agriculture is dying. And we look into this, that how can we bring solution to this particular challenge that Africa is facing? So we ventured into food processing and agricultural development, whereby we gather farmers together for them to produce. We take their produce, we process, and we sell at an affordable price for all, well packaged. Right now, we deal with plantain flour, yam flour, and some other condiments and spices. And so far, we started August 2020. We've been able to work to having a stable price. And currently, we're working towards expanding our capacity. And so therefore, we're looking for funding, mentorship, and distributorship. Our website,
Thank you very much. Funding, distributorship, and mentorship. Guys, you heard him well. I totally agree with him on the note that agricultural farming will last forever. One of the greatest, if not the greatest businesses to partner with and collaborate with. I might not agree with him that people are not eating African food. I think I only agree that African foods are not enough. They are not available. We eat African food everywhere. We are so bad that even when we travel, we pack our African food in our luggages, that they keep searching us and removing different things. You don't want to be at the airport, JFK, or even in Heathrow, or even in OR Tambo, and see how much bag, rice, cassava, plantain head, goat head, elephant head, they are removing from our brothers and sisters' bags. But yes, the demand is high. That's why we need the supply. I think you should try that approach a better time when you pitch. The demand is extremely high and you're increasing the supply. Drop your contact details at the chat session. I'm sure a lot of people, they don't play with agriculture. They want to collaborate with you, especially on the part where you talked about distributorship. It's a big one. It's a big one. Let's travel down from this guy and let's move down to Ghana. And Richard is trying to think that I'm going to call him from Ghana, but I've seen a finer brother that is called Sylvester that I'm going to call right now. Sylvester, it's your turn. Talk to us, my brother. You've got 1 minute and outshine Richard. Make him feel bad.
Yeah, hello, good evening to everyone. Hope you're doing good.
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Sylvester. I'm a graphic designer. And in this business, we help people to advertise their products through graphic designing, and we give value to what they are having. We help businesses offer their services so that they can communicate what they have to the advertisers or to their customers, wherever they are. That's what we mainly do. And secondly, we are creating an advert company based on WhatsApp that we are going to help businesses advertise their products through WhatsApp to potential customers that are on social media. Thank you, everyone. Good evening.
Thank you.
Once again.
Before you go, Sylvester, the WhatsApp business you're doing, have you done the WhatsApp payment gateway? Have you started that one? Do you know how to do that one? Did you send WhatsApp, connecting WhatsApp to a payment gateway? Do you know about it?
Please. No, please.
Oh, it's the hint thing that is happening right now. Go and study more about it, learn it. You get a lot of clients on that. From WhatsApp now, you can just click and it generates the payment gateway, you pay, everything is happening in real time. I love that, brother. I love what it does. It makes the world a better place by simplifying your business in visual and in graphics. Everybody needs it. And of course, someone like this, it's your work that can define you. So if your work is good, I'm sure a lot of us would use your service. Drop your contact details. And thank you once again for outshining Richard, because now he knows he needs your business. He has an event to do, so he's going to even contact you. So Richard, thank me for bringing Sylvester, because you need Sylvester, and I think Sylvester needs you as well. But I'm not coming to you. I think you think I'm coming to you. I'm going to go to A.Y.E. A.Y.E, I'm coming to you, and from you, I'm going to take Jerry Boy, and I will take the happy chef. Who doesn't want a happy chef in the room? She'll be the last person. Or maybe I might take a lucky person as well. But the happy chef, there's happiness in our world. There's chef. Guys, don't blame me if I go for food and happiness. A.Y.E, the mic is yours. Speak to us about your business in 1 minute.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Good evening, everyone. My name is A.Y.E Oshi, and I am the team lead of Farmisphere. At Farmisphere, we work with farmers, seafood harvesters, and fisher folks in the Niger Delta to provide them timely market access. We simply register these farmers, collect their products, add value, and sell to mothers all across the world. Our products are packaged and exported to the US, the UK, and also Canada. And currently we are seeking partnerships and then mentorships to scale our reach and also increase our impact across the Niger Delta. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please don't go. Can you repeat your first line? There was something I missed in that first line, and I think I'm
okay. So I'm the team lead of Farmisphere, and we work with farmers in the Niger Delta, seafood harvesters, fisher folks, and smallholder farmers to provide them timely market access.
Wow. It's an impressive idea. Who else agrees with this? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. You can use your hand. It's an impressive one. She's bringing it access to market. That's a nice one to connect. Guys, see, if you come to this room and you don't have a good business idea, follow the one that is great. Partner, you make money. It's like that. If you have a good one and you want more, partner, you get more. If you don't have any, connect. That's how the thing works. Look at the person smiling, carrying people's idea, communicating with you, connecting. He wants to go and sell seafood now in South Africa. He's thinking of how to call the Cape Town fish market and get some prawns from other parts of the country into that country. That's what business is about. Take advantage of her contact details. She'll be dropping it right now and connect with her. I think I love seafood, you know. And on that note, I would love to connect with you as well. My PA will do justice to our meetup. Now, let me move from there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Jerry Boy, are you ready for us? I think he is. Jerry Chiboy. Feels like this guy is a music promoter, and it looks like a Don Jazzy in the room. Let's see if he's looking for musical artists or what he's gonna do to us. Talk to us, brother. 1 minute.
His Excellency, the President, I greet you, sir. I greet you. I'm into telecommunication, and I'm the owner of CJ Telecommunication. It's a small business, you understand? We are into laptop and computer and phones accessories. But lately, I got an information that there is someone producing phone in Africa. In Abidjan, I think so. But I didn't get hold of the news. I just had a flash. It's one of my goals. Let me just pitch two of my ideas here. Number one is into telecommunication. My idea in telecommunication is we reach the government, tell them to buy off MTN, which is one of the largest telecommunication companies in Africa. Then we convert it to our own, like a national. Let me give an example. Let me use Ghana. Here I am now. They have telecoms before in Ghana. So they would make it to a national or the state-owned company. Now, this will make them to reduce the charges of data and making calls. You can subscribe, like when you go to the When you go to Europe, you can subscribe making calls in a day, in a week, and in a month. And also that data, or you cannot, they can stop using data, they can start using Wi-Fi, the way they are using it in other. So it will be more cheaper and affordable for us. And it will be very, very easier because when you connect to the Wi-Fi in your house, as you are leaving to your house to your work, you connect to the one in your work, and it will be very easy. At the end of the month, they charge you and they bill you for the data used that day. This one is for the telecommunication. I have more ideas on that telecommunication. Then let me come to the production of laptop.
I see we lost him there. Can you guys hear me? Yes, good. It's so painful but it's not painful. On the other hand, he's selling a product that we can see that it's needed. His Wi-Fi had issue, and he's saying we should nationalize the Wi-Fi. So valid product, valid timing, and a valid error to prove that truly Wi-Fi should be nationalized. And I think it's a great idea. I'm not sure if the big players would like to hear what he has said, but if he's still around, I would like to encourage him to put up his proposal, put it together, and find a way to trademark it and approach African governments on this. It sounds like a good idea because, man, it's just that when these guys get involved now, then they scatter everything. You now have Wi-Fi that is not working well again. The MD of the Wi-Fi will now be queried for fraud to the telecommunication company. The workers go on strike. And it's just, everything has its pros and cons. Dave Shooter, I'm giving you as the last person now to take your shot again. This time, please get it right. Tell us about your business and how we can help you. While he's trying to mute, I'm going to give everybody the opportunity to send details in, stuff like that. The Shooter, are you ready now?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's been muted again. Let's give you permission to speak again. Try that now.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, my name is David. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, I'm a video director, set designer, and I'm also into visual arts. I love creating anything work of art to clients and everybody. So I've worked with top potential clients in my space. So I studied theater and media arts in Ekiti State University. I majored in set design. So I started the idea of video production when I went for my IT in Lagos. So it was from there I had the experience to work with people in the industry. I've been working with directors who shoot musical videos for production. So I love to network with people, people around my space for me to grow. So the main idea of bringing my business to reality is more.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Why I'm even thanking you already is because, like I said to the graphic man, your work dictates your customers. If your work is good, we'll work with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to chat during the chat session at the end of the meeting. I will send you my email. Let's look at the kind of sets you've built. Let's look at some of your work. I would love to work with you. African entrepreneurs, this is a product that you can need. Why don't you also ask for his showreel and see what he has done in video? And everything is visual now, brothers and sisters. And connect with this guy, Dave Shooter. So Dave, I've given you a lesson for today, your next Zoom meeting. Make sure you're in the right place where you can let us see. You've got enough light from your kind of flows, you know what I'm saying, to your Reddit, to make sure that you light yourself up, give yourself a good headroom. And from your Zoom meeting alone, we will want to work with you. So send in your details, let people connect with you, let them collaborate. How on earth did I want to forget the Happy Chef? Happy Chef, I almost lost you there. Give you a chance now to speak, make us happy, and give us food. You've got 1 minute.
Yeah, good day, everyone. My name is Folonsho Adiola, and I run a food brand called Food Ghetto. What we do basically as Food Ghetto, we help busy people have a fine dining experience, and we do day-to-day delivery of food. But recently, concerning where I work, where I'm based in Akure majorly, but I'm available to travel to work also because I also take catering jobs. So I want to venture into spice production. That is one area which I'll be needing funding for. So that's the major reason why I am here to that's what I'm here to pitch tonight. I would like to go into spice production. I do food, day-to-day food basically, but I want to go into spice production because I figured out just like during the corona period where everyone had to like stay at home, that way I could still get money moving since people can't come to the physical store to eat or to pick up. But when I go into spice production, I can even export my goods out there and make more money while doing what I still do.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Happy Chef. Like I knew it. She's made us happy. She's added spices into our conversation and ultimately into our life. I love that idea of spice production. Sometimes I feel like investors can be greedy. Every idea that we hear, this one will be nicer than this one. This one will come and kick this one's idea. This one will come and kick this one's idea. So what I'll do is, I think I'm interested. I know a lot of people are interested, definitely, especially people who are outside Africa. You get some African spices, you take it outside, that's big business. But I will give Tekufaso a chance because his friend is with it to see if he can knock out your idea off my head. You know what I'm saying? So then the attention comes away, we lose the attention from you and we leave food because food can be very distractive and go back to real business. You know what I'm saying? So we'll give Tekufaso a chance to see if he can, if any way, knock this idea off. Then we speak to Cheryl to get some feedback as we now go into our dancing, networking, closing the room and chat session where every single person should drop what they do in the chat session. If you're not comfortable with your phone number, drop your email and then we'll speak to you. Tekufaso, yes, we can hear you. Now, you got a chance.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, African entrepreneurs. I'm Tehofato here, all the way from South Africa. Like, ever felt like you have stress? Oh, everybody has stress. Everybody has anxiety. Everybody has like a lot of mental issues that like we have to face each and every day. And like problem is like in Africa, like medicine for our mental health is really expensive. And it's hard to come by because of the cross borders and like the ocean traveling, the lack of pharmaceuticals in Africa. So why not use cannabis? Like like ever felt like you're working or you have a big project to work on, but like you cannot focus or you cannot concentrate, or you have a lot on your shoulders, but you know you cannot drink alcohol or do cannabis that makes you high? Why not try cannabis that doesn't make you high, but gives you all the benefits of the medicinal aspects of it? So as a scientist, I assure you, like safe CBD cannabis, which is tested and tried and grown in conditions which can be validated and shown like that this is the medicinal stuff, this is the pharmaceutical stuff. So Seho, all the way from SA, engineering happiness, all the way, engineering happiness.
Hey, Telco, we'll mute that mic right there. That's your friend. What's his name and what did you give to him? Why is he like that? What has he taken? What is his name? I'll mute your mic. Tell me your friend's name. Why don't you introduce yourself?
He can testify. He can testify.
I can see. We can see. It was like it was Iron, man.
Yes, and like no high stuff. You don't get high. It's just you're getting like the medicinal aspect of it.
What's your friend's name, brother? What's your friend's name?
My name is Noko. His name is Noko Mashaba.
Noko
we stay at the
Mashaba.
rest together. Yeah,
That's
we are
right. That's
currently at
good,
the rest
man. I'm definitely going to come to Raise and see you guys, man. I can see the life of your product. So Teko Faso did not come with a friend. He came with a customer. Actually, he's a scientist, so he came with a specimen. So we have seen live his product works, Happy Chef, I'm sure you want Teko's product as well right now. So you understand if we leave spices for it. I'm sorry, for medicinal cannabis. Okay. Oh my God, this feels so interesting. I cannot wait to go back to Cheryl to hear her feedback. But I must, on a serious note, say this, that the chef, the spices, amazing stuff. Tekofaso, amazing stuff. Both of you all should drop your contacts in the chat box. Wait till the end of the room so you can connect with other people, chat with them. I don't know if the Happy Chef would be interested in putting some of Teko's products into their spices so that by the time we just put it in our gravy, we can at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Feel the gravy and feel the rice in a different vibe. Amazing stuff. I enjoyed myself so much. And I'm going to go back to Cheryl, where we're going to hear feedback, you know, from a business expert and just get it from what she has been able to deduce from these conversations and advice that she might have for us and what she thinks about what we're doing. You know, so Cheryl, you've got another 5 minutes.
Wow. First, let me say, wow. Okay. Wow. I love everything that you guys have talked about. I love the fact that you were ready to talk about the thing that you do. And I think everything that you talked about, I mean, from natural hair, personal health, farmer's juice, being a graphic designer, telecommunications, fine dining, cannabis, which is we know that's a multi-billion-dollar business now. Medicinal cannabis is a multi-billion-dollar business. You know, being able to come and do these pitches on a regular basis, that's what's going to get you better. It's just going to get you better. The only thing that I would say for you guys is just time yourselves, right? Just time yourselves, because you want to make sure that elevator pitch is literally like 60 seconds, which is what Mr. President gave you, was the 1 minute. And I will tell you, in the pitch competition that I was at last night, where my team again scored second, you see, I keep saying that, my team scored second, but they were given 10 minutes. They were given 10 minutes. And at the end of the 10 minutes, they were cut off. So I made sure that my team was under 10 minutes. So think about that in your head. People aren't going to say, oh, we'll give you extra time to tell us more. The purpose of the elevator pitch is to spark their interest so that they can say, let's set up a time to talk. And then you set up that meeting and now you're all in. So that elevator pitch is kind of like, you know, if you were telling a joke, right? And that was like knock, knock, that's the opening. Is just you getting them to say, I want to know more about that. Let's set up a time to meet. So I love hearing everything that you guys are doing. Keep doing it. Don't let things distract you. We get distracted by shiny objects, right? So don't let shiny objects distract you. Keep moving forward. Don't let anybody tell you it's not possible. It's not going to happen. You have huge support here. Just from the 7 of you that came up, you've already got coaches lined up, mentors lined up. And who knows who among the group of you, now they're started out, I think it was like almost 100 of you on this Zoom. And so you never know who's going to need your services. So always be ready and time yourself. That would be my suggestion, is that you time yourself so that you can get what you want out there in that 1 minute.
Amazing
Thank
stuff.
you.
You heard it from the expert. She says it, she does it. You can see practically when we give her the time, she's always on time and she drops it like it's hot. I love the fact that she got everything we spoke about, everything. Now, before I call on Carl to just give us 2 minutes feedback, I want to say this. How then do you feel if you had this opportunity and you didn't use it? Let me tell you the pain of not talking. It's the way you feel right now. I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? There's something inside of you that wants to speak, but you didn't allow it. And you missed it. And we might, I might, they might need that thing that you're selling. But you missed this one. Don't miss the next one, brothers. Don't miss the next one, sisters. Speak. That's why platforms like these have been created. We pray for miracles, and these are the miracles. It's not more than this. Rooms like this, and somebody says, yes, I'll work with this person. Tekofaso wasn't this good with his speech the first time he spoke about his product. This is like the third time, like Cheryl said, and I'm happy to inform Cheryl about this. This is the third time Tekofaso in South Africa is speaking about his product, and it sounded differently, and it sounded very nice. Honestly, I love the fact that he even brought the pain. He spoke about the fact that he's a scientist. He gave us that believability. Then he brought different illustration. My brother, you're going somewhere. I can feel it in my bone. And I do not want to miss the relationship with you, honestly, because I know that I want to be part of that success story. And so it is for every one of us who has been taking advantage of this role. Do not leave. Wait till the end. We have about 15 minutes to leave. And what would that next 15 minutes be? Chat with somebody. Chat. Switch on your camera within the last 5-10 minutes. Let them see your face. Dance. If not for any reason, the day you might travel to another country, you might just need somebody to pick you up at the airport. As simple as that. You might just need somewhere to lay your head. I forgot this guy is from Zimbabwe. He was in Nigeria just yesterday, and he's having an amazing time in his wedding right now. I left him there. I forgot his name, Samuel from Zimbabwe. He came in, and from his accommodation to his pickup, there are already people in the network who's doing that for him. And that is what this is about. So please stay to the end, connect. If you're not an active member, become active so that we can take you seriously when you need us. Carl, you've got 2 minutes just to give us what you think, your feedback and how you felt and what you think about what we're doing here. Brother, the mic is yours. So while he's trying to, okay, guys.
Wow, it was amazing. First of all, I would just like to say congratulations to those who were able to lift up their hand because, I believe that such opportunities at times come once. It's very important to always be amongst those who take the board and stand up and pitch a project, But I was equally happy to see how in less than minutes, people were able to state the why of their business. And I love how people were able to tell equally what they are doing because this helps us to know the relationship between their business and what they are doing, to know if they are equally capable of doing the job. And I would just say, and also the honesty of people recognizing that they need to be mentored and stating precisely what they need, maybe a level of mentorship and the funding. And I would just tell them, don't reach out to people. Don't be afraid to ask questions more about what you want to do and to reach out to people doing the activities that they are doing, how they were able to raise funding. Ask many questions as you can so that so that your idea can be complete, at level of what is lacking. That's what I wanted to add to what was said. And the last thing I would say is for all those people who have the business, continue to dream big, but don't forget to start small. As young entrepreneur, we are rushing. We really want to become Dangote, but it takes time and it take also the work. So don't be afraid to start small and to keep the record. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much, brother. Amazing contribution from my brother all the way from Cameroon. Sure, definitely. We're going to connect, right? There's still a battle again that just came up with the Cameroonian jollof rice and the Nigerian jollof rice. I thought we gave up with the Ghana battle. Then Cameroon came up and Senegal is also trying to fight. We'll meet in the restaurant of the Happy Chef, where she will have added her spices. And she'll be able to tell us who won. Guys, it's been an amazing session. I'm now going to go to the session where I want to take your details. I want to give my details. I look out for people. But who will I give my details? I'll tell you who. People like Bleeze Investments. If not for anything, this guy is sophisticated, man. And the guy is, is just calm. It looks like somebody that wants to do business. Just because of how he looks. I've been telling you people, look the part. I'm going to give him permission to just say, what's up? Say what's up about Bleeze Investment just because of the way he looks. And please, what's happening to the DJ? Can somebody speak to him? Has he been drinking champagne? What's wrong here? Miriam's wedding is causing a problem. Tekofaso, do you have something you can calm him down? I think you should send him a chat and speak to our DJ. Whatever you can give to him that can calm our DJ down, we'll need that right now. Bleeze Investment, I give you permission to speak. unmute your mic, click on unmute your mic, and just say what's up. Say what's up about Bliss Investment. Go ahead.
Thank you, my president. I consider this time a privilege to talk to you for the first time. I've been attending meetings for weeks, for months. I've never spoken for once. I'm a money lender. I'm based in Ibadan. We lend money to entrepreneurs. We have 4 branches in Ibadan presently, and we relate more with market women and salary earners. So we are just here to connect, to see faces, and to see who we can help, most especially those that within the reach, Ibadan, Lagos. Thank you, my president, for the privilege to talk today. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing stuff. You know, if there's one thing that works inside of me, is divine instincts. I don't know how, but I thank God for that. And I thank God for giving Bliss Investment the opportunity to speak. If you like, leave Bliss Investment, let him go. If you like, I will not even tell you to connect with him. Don't connect with Bliss Investment, please. Allow him to go. And you just, see, he might do grassroots entrepreneurs. But let me tell you something about anybody that has cash. Even if the cash, it's like a child. You've got money and you want to go into a grocery store, you go into a mall, you wanted to buy that Oreos ice cream. That's what you want. Then as you walk past the Goodness Pizza, you saw that amazing triple decker. And you're like, let me just use this money and buy the pizza. That's how it is. So even if he says his money is for market women and for this and for that and for that, if you come with an attractive stuff, this guy's going to bring out all the market women's money. Put it on your head. That's the kind of person I want to allow. Next meeting, present yourself, look the part. You know, you don't know who's watching, you don't know who's looking. Friendship are going to be made here, relationship. Somebody might get his wife here. It's possible, guys. You might get your husband here. I even saw one lady right now. I don't know if I missed her. She's into skincare. She was in the dark and her skin was glowing. I can't find her anymore. If you are dead, yeah, I see her. Yeah, she's smiling. Beyonce. You don't need to sell your products. We can see your products. Let's just say hi to her as well. Let's give her permission to just say hi. She's glowing.
Hi, guys.
Hi, what's up?
I'm fine. Good evening.
What's the name of your product? Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Good.
What's the name of your product?
Beyonce Skincare. Like, that's my brand name. So I have skincare.
Go ahead.
I have different products, not just one.
You don't even need to talk anymore. Let me mute you. You don't need to say anything. It is fine. Just mute yourself. And number one, for the ladies, they could see how you were glowing in the dark. I saw it. You were glowing in the dark. So your skincare product was already selling itself. Immediately I said you should speak. All the men in the room were smiling. So what then do you want me to do now, guys? How then will you say that this product will not sell? Look at the Kufaso and his products, and his product sample. Look at how they're smiling. Look at Emmanuel. Look at Joshua. Look at Christopher Femi. Look at Rollins Empty. Look at guys. Look at Obima Christopher. Look at Kayode Ademola. They were just smiling for Beyonce Skincare. Let me tell you, our product is for ladies alone. So please leave her alone and let her sell to the ladies. But of course, Beyonce, she's shaking her head. She wants to sell to everybody. Go ahead, drop your contact details. Beyonce is going to be here to the end of the room. Connect with her. Do not be shy and make things happen. So guys, I love to go ahead, but I want to go to the session where we're going to take our closing announcements, and we're going to take music for 5 minutes and exchange contact details. Then remember, you can go to the room on YouTube and rewatch the video, wait to the end of the details, to the end of the room, and take contact details, exchange contacts. Very, very important. of course, with people who have loved or want to connect with you. And do not miss next week, because we're going to be discussing something very, very important and critical that's going to usher us to the end of the year. I love all my guests, Carl, Cheryl, Laurie. You guys have been a blessing to Africa. You've been a blessing to our community. And we are so happy to have you in our midst. African entrepreneurs, let's give them the warm clap of the virtual A.Y.E greeting to show that we are grateful for their presence. I'm going to connect with you guys. And on behalf of you, I want to say a big thank you to you. So right now, Tosin, I leave the mic to you for the closing it. I want to take some contact details at the end of the room.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. President. That was an amazing time. I really had a beautiful time here today, and trust me, I've been able to get some contact that I would like to speak with after this meeting. So I would just like to take us through the announcement. So this, we have a weekly assembly, this kind of weekly assembly that holds every Saturday, 6 p.m. And this will be the last lap of the August meeting, August market series. So we are ending it today. And please do not forget to join us also as we go back to the normal way of having our weekly assembly next week, Saturday. So please do not forget. I want us to pin that in our calendar and or probably have a timer for it that will just prompt us to join next week. Also, I want us to we now have our assembly leaders who volunteer and to join the weekly assembly team to serve in different capacity. So if you're willing to be part of that, kindly, there will be a number that will be sent in the chat box. So you could just chat up with that number. Admin, I don't know if we're doing that right away. And also our clubhouse, it comes up every Wednesday by 7 p.m. So please do not forget to join and also follow us at A.Y.E at Africans Young Entrepreneur Clubhouse. So you'll be given notification, just turn on your notification and you will be given notification anytime we are live. And also our Trust Network meetings, it comes up every Tuesday on Clubhouse by 7 p.m. Please do not forget.
Sorry, is this from or is this from me? Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Great. It's a network. We pray that Jerry Chiboy's proposal will be able to come soon so that we can have good Wi-Fi everywhere in Africa. NEC, is she there to close out the room? But
yes,
why you can go ahead and close the other two announcements that's left. But while we are going to do that, stay to the end of the room. We are almost done. 5 minutes. We're done. We want to take two good music, dance, and take contact details. I need details. Drop what you do as well. And if you want this series again, maybe somehow you've not been given that opportunity and you think that you want more of it, you liked it, you enjoyed it, send a message to the A.Y.E chat. Send a message to the A.Y.E chat. So drop the chat number, drop a message, say, I vote for it again, I want more of these, and then we can see if we can still slot another series like that before the end of the year. NEC, can you take the last two announcements? And DJ Kids, I'm sure you find out we can connect.
Yes, thank you so much, Mr. President. Let me confirm if you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Oh, great. All right, so just to round off what the announcement Victoria Tosi was giving earlier, I would remind trust members that we have our trust meetings every Tuesday by 7 p.m. on Clubhouse. So just in case you have not been attending, please ensure to take our time to attend our trust network meetings. Also, I would have to remind you, please give me a second. All right, great. So just like Mr. President said earlier, please remember to join us next week for another amazing session right here in this room. If you are not following us on any of our social media and those, please, it's important that you do that. It is very important. You will be carried along, all of our activities and programs subsequently. So on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, across all social media, please ensure to follow Africa's Young Entrepreneur, and you'll be glad that you did that. So if you're not yet active, visit our website, www.ayeorganization.com, and you can see more details. You can read more about the organization and get active on this platform. All right, it happens every Saturday, weekly assembly, 6 p.m. GMT +1, just like we had today. And definitely we're going to meet again next week, same time in the same space. Ensure to invite somebody, bring somebody along into this room, and I'm sure that you'll be glad that you did. The community is growing wider, deeper, stronger every single day. All right, before we go, we are going to have a very short time to just dance. Spotlight, if your video is on, spotlight you, we dance, smile, connect together in the chat section. So ensure that you connect with somebody just like Mr. President has said, and do not just leave. Make sure you make a solid connection before leaving this room. Thank you so much. To close the meeting, we usually have our mantra that we take every single time. And if I'm just going to say it because some people are joining us for the first time, it's very simple. It just says that if you can achieve this much alone, then how much more can we achieve together? So when I say that, you respond, how much more can we achieve together? We believe that together we can achieve so much more. Unity, togetherness, and we can grow. All right, so are we ready? That is yes, of course, it's an excerpt for our slogan. It's an excerpt from our mantra, yes. So are we ready to take this together? You're going to chant it, you're going to scream it out loud, because we know that we can do much more together as Africans, connecting together all over. African Young Entrepreneur, this is our symbol, togetherness, yes. Yes, thank you. If you can achieve this much alone,
how much more can we achieve together?
How much more can we achieve together? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So we're going to just enjoy some music. DJ Keith, you can have it.
We are one people under the sun, you know we are. Singing bass Zelanga. People under the sun, you know we are. Singing bass Zelanga. We are one people under the sun. Send down the rain, send down the rain on my people. Send down the rain to show we are one heart, one soul. But you keep it moving. No time to look around. You better keep it moving. When you the low or you the high, keep it moving. When are you the side or things they hard, just keep it moving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Together we fit like the fire. You need me, I need you. You need me, I need you. I need me, I need you. Oh, we are one people under the sun, you know we are. We are
Luisele, Napoli, Tate, Giali, Funa, Napoli, Puma, Luisele, Sele, Sele, yeah, 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 Sele, 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 Sele. Luisele, Napoli, Tate, Giali, Funa, Napoli, Puma, Giali, Funa, Luisele, Napoli, Tate, Giali, Funa, Luisele,
Whether you come here to break dance, I be you come here to shake hands. You come here to make plans. Never would it reach as motherland. Whether you come here to rock with me, oh, I be not to find food, oh. Everything they oh, never would it reach as motherland. Anywhere you go, London, USA. Nowhere be like Africa, nowhere be like home. Anywhere you go, New York, Chicago. Nowhere be like Africa, nowhere be like home. Biko eruya wayo, wayaka, karibu kiti, utapewa nini? Ayayaya weruya wayo, wayaka, karibu kiti.
This my African arms, they will squeeze you, yeah. My African ears will listen to you. My Kenyan legs will run to you, yeah. Now come on, umekuja to break down, umekuja to get down, umekuja to take chance. Hakuna matata, eh. Kama umekuja kulipa la, eh.